Hey everybody, I appreciate you being here. Uh, been a lot of comments on the channel, and I appreciate it. First of all, I just wanted to share this snowy, nice day with y'all. We got a snow last night, and man, the camera can't pick this up. But I'm about 300 feet more in elevation than that ridge you see here. That ridge there has got no snow on the trees, and then with the uplift here, everything is just coated. It's it sounds corny, a winter wonderland, but really is. So back to the channel. I'm going to change the direction of the channel. I'm tired of competing with the soft porn. So I'm going to go in the cabin and have a cup of coffee, and hope y'all stick with it, and I'll get it all ironed out, and you can see where the direction of the channel is going. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate everybody's support and all those comments yesterday, and I appreciate my family members letting me burn their ears off too, trying to figure out what I needed to do to keep going and do the things that I like doing. So I'm gonna go in, have me a cup of coffee. Hey y'all, I appreciate y'all being here. Got my cup of coffee, and back at the old corner of the table here. So let me first get it out of the way. I feel like I'm crawfishing a little bit, but I'll be honest too. The direction of this channel, and I posted that I wouldn't be uploading any more off-grid channel or videos. I'll be honest, I'm still on that, and talking to friends and family yesterday, and then on top of that, everybody's comments. I was shocked at the comments. It just confirms that what YouTube is telling me on viewership is basically a lie. There's a lot more people into what I'm doing, which is very cool, but I was shocked, and I'll be honest too, man, it's just awesome that y'all made those comments. It was perfect timing. I don't like quitting, I don't like giving up, but I'm very competitive, and I don't like being beat. And I know this isn't a competition, but it's pretty disheartening when you put some work into something and it's a stacked deck. So that said, off-grid videos, I won't be uploading those. I won't. Everything's Semitics, right, by name. How I got into YouTube was I still had a bunch of child support I had to pay. And I was trying to figure out the cheapest way to build. And on top of that, I come from the power industry. Everything that we build now is modular. Comes on a truck, and I mean big items on a truck. So that intrigued me. I'm like, why wouldn't I build that way? So I went down that road, right? Well, I found, I was like, just reading articles, and a lot of it's just fluff. I'm like, what about some videos? Maybe I'll see that. So I got into YouTube. Well, how I got into YouTube was sheds. What you're looking at right here is a shed. It's a tool shed. Everybody thought I was nuts when I started. I just had to be off grid. So I wanted to pass it forward, and I still do. And like I said in the previous video, I like to teach. So I'm like, man, how am I going to do this? Well, everything's got to go in a bucket, and YouTube forces you into a bucket because they want to categorize you so they know how to put the video out there. Well, I said, well, I'm off grid. I guess I'm off grid. Well, after yesterday and everybody's comments and all that, I had to really take about 100 steps back, and I went, I find it a little laughable about the off-grid. When I was a kid, I was just living in the country. If you couldn't afford electricity, you were definitely off-grid. Well, I had friends in high school that had dirt floors, so I find it laughable seeing these young couples, we're off-grid, and it's become cliche. So I'm like, man, why am I even in that? That's where I really got disheartened. I'm like, I felt dirty being in that group. Then it dawned on me last night. A couple adult beverages, and I went, I'm not that at all. I'm a shed to home, shed to cabin. I think shed to cabin's a little abused. I've seen some. My brother and I used to build forts as kids, going around dumpster diving, bringing stuff back and building little forts. we had better craftsmanship than those guys, right? And this cabin has turned into a home. COVID forced that, so shed to home. There the whole time. And then I got thinking even more on it. I'm like, I've got 2 buildings coming. I like to teach. Light bulb. Why don't I show that? Well, you want to show it, show it. Yeah, but I'm not off grid. I don't want to do the off grid stuff. This is all going on in my head. Well, why do it? Let's make it about sheds. It's going to be about sheds. But the content's going to be about the same. I'm not on grid. I'll be doing some solar wiring. I'll be doing some low voltage wiring. I've got some tricks up my sleeve on how to save on some solar, and I mean like thousands of dollars. So I'm going to show that. It's going to require a ditch witch. It's going to save me a ton of money. That rental is going to pay for itself first time I start it. Something pretty funny, the camera might be picking it up, the generator's running. I've got a ton of snow on my panels. So I'm going to show some videos on how to wire a generator up and not spend thousands of dollars on that too, because the way they want you to do it, and you should be honest, wiring it per code, it's expensive. But the way I do it, because it's just me, I'm not on grid, I'll show you how to do it and do it cheap. Real cheap. Like probably 50 bucks, not including the generator. So I feel like I got a lot more to share and a lot more to give here, so I'm going to do it. And the channel's definitely going to take a different direction. I've got videos that are still uploading that are scheduled. They're going to keep coming, but around March it's going to be that fork in the road, and that'd probably be about good timing. The sheds, I've got 2 of them ordered. They're back ordered due to COVID. Can't get windows, can't get doors. And I also got a feather I want to stick in a hat here. I've seen people say, well, I can build it cheaper than you can buy it. Alright, game on, let's prove that. I'm going to show you why that is a urban legend. Just real quick, 2x4s are $7 to $13. I talked to the factory. I'm joined at the hip with them now because I'm buying from them so much. They get it for $4. Now right now, you know, that's high for them. They're used to paying like $1.50. So I'm about to wrap this video up, but I feel like I need to say something. I watched the video that I posted yesterday, and I could have misread it a little bit. And then there was a guy that really misread it and left a, oh man, what a comment. I deleted the comment. No room for it. But just pull the band-aid off. When I said views and revenue, I think that guy construed that I'm in this for the money, or I need the money, or it's all about monetization. Like I said in the other video, and I've said a bunch of times in my other videos, I'm a numbers guy. I make a living figuring out what things cost and what they cost to build. So I'm always thinking numbers. While I'm talking to you, I'm thinking of a project and what it's going to cost. I can't turn that switch off. But it's not about the money. What that statement's about, it's about metrics. YouTube only gives me so much data to digest and figure out what's successful, what people like, what people don't, what works. I don't want to edit a video that sucks. So one of the metrics is revenue, and they show you the views and the revenue. Well, that's a metric that I'm using to figure out, hey, what do people like? What do people want to see? I mean, I don't want to teach nothing, you know. I guess I can make a video, like I said earlier, I can make a video how to open a beer. Nobody's gonna watch that. Come on, man. So I use it to judge. That said, you know, I've seen some suggestions too that I should ask for Patreon. Well, to me, that's the same as me handing this cup empty and asking you to put $1 in it. I got a JOB. That is not my style. I'll give the shirt off my back right here, but I won't ask you for your shirt. I just don't. That's not me. Well, everything I have, I earned by my hands and my brain. That's the way it always be. So I do appreciate that, the suggestion that you want to donate. I think that's cool. But I got a job, and I'm really good at that job, and it pays very well. So, and I got a great employer. There's no need in it. I'm a blessed man on that, but I do appreciate it. As far as the other video platforms that were suggested, maybe. We're going to see how this goes. I got a feeling that I'm niching myself down so much now with the shed to home that it may cut the noise out for me. And that was also getting on me pretty bad when I was scrolling on the phone and just seeing big old butts on my screen. I'm like, why am I, I already said it, why am I doing this? That said, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I've got some videos that I want to go shoot in the snow. I want to go play in the snow. I'm going to probably film tomorrow how to wire that generator up. It'll be coming. And man, I really appreciate y'all. You have no idea. Those comments yesterday meant a lot. If you think it's a waste of time to give a like and to leave a comment, it is not. And if you got other channels that y'all like, trust me, they like it too. It's I've spent, you spend hours editing and shooting and all that, and anybody like it? It's kind of weird. And it's just like, I don't consider this real life. It's video, right? It's just like in real life. Everybody likes somebody a pat on the back here once in a while. It gives you motivation. And that's what y'all did yesterday. And it's very much appreciated. So they're going to wrap this thing up. I'll upload it. You heard the other camera just shut off. And I appreciate y'all. Take care. God bless.